This is Marlowe, trapped in the mud for days, no food, no water, near death. Rescued by the pound, but now he faces euthanasia, unless someone rescues him. For thousands of abused, neglected, and abandoned dogs, there are no second chances. Every single day in New Zealand, dogs are put down. But world-renowned animal behaviourist Mark Vetti wants to prove these dogs are worth saving. Mark and his team of trainers are taking on the toughest cases and retraining them to find these lost causes a whole new purpose. This week, Mark is on his way to save Marlowe.
Quite a few young ones, eh?
Already this morning, the staff at the South Auckland Pound have had to put down 12 dogs.
He's cute, man.
But Mark is hoping Golden Retriever Marlowe won't be unlucky number 13.
So this is Marlowe.
It is, yes.
Hey, he's beautiful, isn't he?
Came in as a stray.
Okay.
He was picked up from Whitford out in the estuary.
Marlowe was spotted by a member of the public in the Whitford estuary, caught between tides and stranded in the mud for days. No one knows how long he'd been there, but when the South Auckland Pound rescued him, Marlowe was dangerously dehydrated and underweight.
When he came in, he was just covered in mud. He was exhausted. We actually thought he was a really old dog.
Yeah.
It took him quite a while to recover because he just lay in his kennel for just a few days. We just thought, he's an old dog with arthritis.
You've done a temperament test on him as well?
When I did his assessment, there were some issues in regards to food. I think if a kid maybe walked past, he might sort of maybe snap a little bit.
Okay, well, I might just take him out and just do a little bit of assessment with him.
Okay.
Mark needs to find out if Marlowe is trainable. If not, he will almost certainly be euthanized.
Okay, let's go and have a look at you. Come on.
The first thing Mark notices is that Marlowe is missing some classic Golden Retriever traits.
Come on. Come on. Come on. Up, up. Come on. He's really lethargic and flat, isn't he? Which is not like a Golden Retriever. You should have a brain directly attached to your stomach.
There's certainly no sign of food aggression now. Mark suspects Marlowe was starved after his ordeal when he first arrived at the pound.
Hey? There doesn't seem to be much Retriever and Golden Retriever, does it? Hey? What's that? That's very surprising. That's what you're made for. Stuck in the mud's an understatement, isn't it? Hey? Stuck in the mud. Hey? Yeah, that tells me pretty surely he's had a deprived environment. He's either been stuck in a backyard or he's been free roaming.
Yeah, he just needs to learn to be a dog again.
Hey, you're beautiful, albeit somewhat distant and not quite here, eh? Well, it's a real shame that people don't, give the dog the basics of life for a dog. Play, a bit of training, a bit of general socialisation. The good story is that we'll take him. He's lovely.
Oh, that's good news. Thank you.
We're going to have to find your real play in you, aren't we? Let's go and do it, eh? Come on.
Too timid to even jump in the truck, Mark bundles Marlowe up and heads back to the farm to find out just how deep his fears run.
He's a good boy. Yeah. Oh, there's Jesse. There's your new trainer. He's there.
Hey.
Hey.
Hello, you're gorgeous.
It's Marlowe.
Hi, beautiful.
Hey. Can you get up on the table for me? Come on, up. Not very likely, unfortunately.
Straight away, Jazz can see where Marlowe's issues lie.
Oh,
And notice this. Notice this.
Yeah, that's scary.
All fear.
Yeah.
I would say he's had a completely restricted life, almost verging on learned helplessness, where they go into inhibition and they can't learn. He's learnt nothing in his life. He's been stuck in a backyard doing nothing, I would suspect. I'm really worried about this fear-based stuff.
It's all right, but
He's
scary.
fearful, and so that's... settle down, sweetie. Good boy.
It's okay.
Hey, you're a scaredy cat.
Yeah.
Hey, you big sookie.
Hang up on.
It's pretty disappointing. Someone's really compromised him.
If Marlowe's life has been as deprived as Mark suspects, it's likely he'll be very fearful of household objects.
he doesn't like that, does he? I actually thought Marlo was going to be my easy dog, to be honest. he's going to be a little bit challenging. He's not been exposed to the world. He doesn't know what these things are. So it will be a bit of a job to get him through it and teach him that, you know, the world is a safe place and that we can have fun. He doesn't know how to be a dog, really. Does he even know anything? Does he know sit?
Sit. He can wag his tail.
Oh, Marlo.
Play is absolutely crucial to a dog's training. So the first thing on Jazz and Mark's agenda is to see if they can get Marlo playing again.
Let's play ball. Let's see if he even likes a ball.
Okay.
What's it? What's it? What dog doesn't know how to play? You don't know anything yet, do you?
Mark has no choice but to pull out the heavy artillery.
Squeaker.
That's quite scary. Oh, Marlo.
Marlo, Marlo.
Marlo.
Hello, Marlo. No play drive, zero zilch, nothing. I mean, he's just got, there's no switch on in there. He's dull in his eye. Okay, let's try a bit of clicker training on the ball, shall we?
Good boy.
Okay, so he's touching it. We're underway.
Is it? Good boy. Hello.
There's no drive there, though, is there at all? Wow, I can see this is going to be a big job, Jez.
He doesn't even know what a ball is. Marlo.
Oh, Marlo, eh? Hey, she'll teach you how to play, eh? Shall we try the water?
Yeah. Let's see if he even likes water.
Golden Retrievers are famous for their love of water.
You gonna have a look at the water?
No.
But Marlo couldn't be less interested.
He looks like a sweetheart, a beautiful dog, but it's almost like he's not been given any personality. He's just empty inside.
So that's so strange. He was found in the mud flats.
Maybe that's made him scared of the water. So it's going to be interesting to see if he progresses and learns to be a happy dog and gains some personality, really.
Marlo looks like a beautiful Golden Retriever, but he's forgotten how to act like one. It's been 3 weeks since he arrived at the farm. Getting stuck in the mud has made him fearful of water, but Jazz is determined to reawaken the water dog within.
So, I was thinking, since he's so scared of the water, we might start with a little mini pond.
There's a ball there if you wanted to throw it.
Oh.
Bounce it off his head.
And you go,
oh,
look at that!
Yeah, good boy. I wasn't expecting that. I mean, for him to get in the water, it's like he's a different dog.
What's this? What's it? What is it? He's like, are you going to get that? Oh, my goodness, he touched it. Just seeing him bathe in that water today was just, it was such a lovely feeling to be part of it.
Hey, he picked it up.
Good boy!
Hey, good boy! Hey, he might be a Golden Retriever underneath it all.
It's the start of something, but Jazz has higher hopes for Marlo.
I would like to see him be picking up and touching other types of toys, to be able to retrieve, to be able to hold. Just seeing that kind of stuff in the end would just be amazing. I don't know if we're going to get there or not. Hey!
But just as Marlo makes such great progress, it all has to stop. Because Marlo's been for the snip.
So it's almost a week, 4 or 5 days, and he's actually doing really well.
While Marlo is recuperating, it's a great opportunity for Jazz and baby Nalu to make progress in less physical areas.
He's desensing to everything in the house, so vacuum cleaner, electric toothbrushes, everything that goes off that's kind of scary in the house, he's learning to deal with. And I tell you what, babies are number one, make a lot of noise. They fall over and they cry and they do all sorts, so for him to deal with that is the real world. He's going to have to deal with noise, he's going to have to deal with crying, he's going to have to deal with someone pulling his hair or smacking him with a wooden spoon, you know, obviously in a kind way. Put down your spoon, no. Just give up the spoon. Training him to be gentle is a lot easier than training her to be gentle. Good boy, nicely, good boy. Oh, look, he loves you. He loves to lick her on the head and allows her to be close to him all the time, which I didn't think he would. I sort of thought one pull on the hair and he'd be out of here. But he's adjusting quite well. It's good.
Good boy, Marlo. Good boy.
Down the road, Mark and Rosie are getting ready for another film job. The dogs are training to be ball boys for a shoot with Venus Williams and the stars of the Auckland Tennis Open.
Who loves balls more than anything in the world? Dogs. So they want dogs to be the best ball boys in the world.
Big Ted and Teddy are definitely not there yet.
Good, Teddy, go! Go, Teddy!
So basically we've got to get them acting like the real thing. When a ball hits their side of the net, running in, grabbing the ball as fast as they can, exiting. I think we've got some work to do, guys. It's a challenging one to get it all happening and looking really slick.
Ted, on! Go! No.
Because you just get a dog distracted by the other trainer or the other dog and what it's doing.
Get the ball! Teddy, go! Teddy, go! Teddy, go! Ted, on!
We have got 2 weeks left for D-Day. So, yeah, we'll keep working hard.
Those 2 weeks are now up. Tennis champs Venus Williams and Svetlana Kuznetsova have arrived. And the cameras are rolling.
Oh my God, we had 45 minutes and it was all on, game on.
With no time to waste, the film crew has to capture what it can and hope the dogs remember their training.
Beyond any expectation I had, because it was very off the cuff and spontaneous. Oscar, come! Oscar, come! So all the training came into brilliant line with the dogs just being able to rock in, do everything but on the run. Super Teddy!
Great job. Oh, yeah.
I think from the big hug I got from the director, I think we nailed it. Teddy, super Ted. Don't you cry, don't you cry. She's crying. You did so well.
It's been 2 weeks and Marlo is well and truly recovered from his little operation.
Are you walking Marlo? Are you walking Marlo? So I've got him on a flexi because all he wants to do is get in the water.
I thought he didn't like water.
He's actually beyond loves water. He's actually obsessed. Every moment I let him out now, he's back in that water. And I sort of thought, well, if we've got the water under control, now I just need to figure out if he'll retrieve something. What's that? What's that?
Most dogs love a squeaky toy.
If I can even get him to remotely pick something up, I would be happy.
The squeak stimulates their prey drive because it sounds like a small animal,
Good boy.
What's that? Good boy. Good boy. What's this?
which Marlo is just starting to figure out.
Oh, he's got one. Good
a
boy.
chicken.
He likes that
Good
one.
boy. Get it.
What's that?
Good boy.
Good boy. There is a bird dog, of course.
Do we want to encourage that?
Oh, yeah. I thought you said he didn't have any interest in them.
The first day, there's no way he'd go near a squeaky toy.
He's turned into a golden retriever today. I mean, I couldn't believe it. Oh, now he's going to go and bury it.
Are you ever going to bring that back?
What are you doing? He's a wild dog. That's what they do. We've switched on those predatory behaviours and we've switched on the whole sequence right through to the caching behaviour, which is exactly what a wolf does when it's stashing the food for later.
Everyone sort of said to me when we first got him, he's a bit boring, he doesn't really do anything, but he he doesn't know anything, you know, he didn't even know what the world was. So we sort of had to peel the layers off and get him and show him who he really was.
It's all very promising because a job has come up that Jazz is hoping Marlo could be ready for.
All I know is that it's in a swimming pool and he has to go quite long distance, jumping, I think, off a board or the edge of a swimming pool.
It's a big ask for Marlo, who was scared of the water a month ago and is only just figuring out how to be a dog. Now that Marlo's rediscovered his love of water, Jazz is feeling more confident that he's ready for a new challenge.
He has potentially got a job where he is going to need to jump into the water and chase something.
So let's just let them get in and see what they do.
Bark in the Pool is an Auckland City event where the gates to the Parnell Baths will be opened up for dogs to take the plunge.
Get it.
And Purina is looking for an ambassador dog to be the first to jump in the pool.
Good boy, he's in first. I thought we brought you to teach him what to do and you won't even get in. Smitty, I thought, was going to be the dog that builds confidence, and he turned into the sook, and good old Marlo showed his courage. Good boy.
It's a start, but not quite enough though.
Apparently the pool that we're going to is a very big pool. The water is way down from the lip of the pool, so it's going to be a big jump. I think you're going to have to jump in, sweetie. Come on, you big sook. Go. Jump. Dogs don't like jumping off heights. Good boy, get in, go on. You know, if it's just this high, then that's one thing. If it's jumping off a bit of height, they actually don't like it. It's quite a confidence thing for a dog. So there's no option there.
There's no option.
You go running through. Ready. Get it. Go.
It's tentative, but Marlo's in, which is more than we can say for Schmitty.
Oh, yeah, you're a big sook. That's who you are.
Even so, Jazz is hoping for a bit more oomph from Marlo.
I want it to look good. I want him to look like he's a dog that loves water and he's so desperate to get in and he just leaps in.
It's the last day of summer at the Parnell Baths.
Hey, really big day. Hey.
And Marlo is eyeing up the challenge that awaits.
It's a massive drop. I'm a bit nervous about him doing that.
That's a big jump over there. You know, this is like this distance from the water. You're not looking apprehensive, are you? You're supposed to like this. So that's an issue for us, and it's going to be an issue for other dogs today, I'm sure. Let's try them first without you hopping in, see if the squeaky's strong enough.
Yeah.
And if it's not, then you're in.
I really don't want to hop in. I have faith that if I jumped in, he would follow. But I'm hoping that maybe we could do it without me having to jump in.
A little performance anxiety seems fair. There's quite an audience building.
Welcome everyone here today. It's great to see everyone. And
It's a sea of dogs, all waiting to get in the water.
today is this dog actually a month ago was hydrophobic.
But they all have to wait for Marlo to get in first.
I'm pleased to say in the last week, he's actually learned to start to love the water. Now, whether he loves jumping off this big edge here, that's going to be another story.
Jazz gets Marlo as excited as she can with the help of his favourite rubber chicken.
What do you do, baby?
And all eyes are on him.
He's looking like he's going to do it. He's looking, he's going to do it. Yes. Big cheer if he goes in. Go, mate.
Good boy, you did it. Good boy. I'm stoked that he got in. I really didn't think that he was going to jump that high, so I'm really, really happy. Good boy.
It's a free-for-all from here on in.
I've been amazed. There's hardly been an altercation between the dogs all day. And it's really good for Marlo. He's got such a naturally sociable nature, you know. And that's an inherent Golden Retriever attribute, you know, that sociability and that friendliness and, of course, loving water.
Now that Marlo's come out of his shell, it's the right time for his next big step.
As much as I don't want to say it, next to Marlo is finding him a loving family that he's going to go to. I'm probably going to find it extremely hard because I've got very, very attached.
Who's there?
You ready? Marlo.
Thankfully, the perfect family for Marlo and Jazz has been found.
There's Marlo.
Luciana and baby Raphael are from Brazil, which is a country dear to Jazz's heart.
We love Marlo's new family. You know, Jazzy spent a long time in Brazil, and her husband's Brazilian, so to have a Brazilian family take him is quite special.
Hey, we're going home. Hey, we're going home.
Tudo bem? Faz carinho. Faz carinho. Carinho, which is just to give a nice little cuddle and a pat.
Oh,
that was nice. He's petting him.
We're going to have lots of fun together.
Yeah.
It's lovely for kids to have a dog. When they grow up, they develop a sense of responsibility for the animal. They get the joy of having the companionship that they bring. So kids and dogs, it's a necessary thing in my opinion.
Gonna say goodbye. Yes, goodbye to you. Hey, this is your new mum.
So you can come and visit us if you want.
Bye-bye. Ciao.
Hello. How are you? See you as a boy. Hello, beautiful.
Look, he's very happy with us.
Isn't he?
Say, I'm happy here.
My family, we always have dogs. So I told Luciana a long time that we were planning for the baby, but we said, well, as soon as we get the baby, we're gonna get a dog for him. Not for us, for him.
And how's he been coping with a one-year-old around?
Actually, he's helping me.
Is he?
Having both of them together, helped me to entertain Raphael.
Great.
So they playing a lot together.
I consider the Golden Retriever the ultimate family dog. So sociable, so gentle with kids, so loving and trusting. It's a perfect home for him, really.
To find out more about adopting your own pound pup, go to tvnz.co.nz/Purina Pound Pups for more details.